What's up, YouTube? How you doing? Just got done. I stopped at a diner up the street and had some chicken pot pie. And I took some dessert to go, pudding, bread pudding, and wanted to do a live stream tonight. I saw something that I think is obvious bullshit. I'll wait until some people come on here. And it has to do with aliens and the bullshit they're about to pull on us. And a warning to you all. But I'll wait. I'm going to hang on. Eat my bread pudding for right now. What's up? Who's that? Hey, Fred, how you doing? I think I had the worst crab bisque I've ever had just a little while ago at the diner. Terrible. It was too sweet. I don't know what the fuck they put in it. Maybe actually some coconut milk or something, but something made it really sickeningly sweet. Too sweet. Anyway, I'm eating. I took my bread pudding out, and I'm getting ready to do a live stream here about the bullshit that they're going to pull, and I'm talking very soon, maybe in the next couple days. Wait to see how all this shit ties in. It's all bullshit, man. The fucking whole alien agenda I'm going to be talking about. So how's the weather out there today, Fred? We had halfway decent weather most of the day. Now it's raining a little bit. Can you hear me? At the end of the working class is going to pay the price. Yeah, you're right, dude. It's another thing I want to talk about. Trump needs to fuck this. This is getting out of hand. Gasoline's going to go through the roof, and everybody's going to start starving. You're not going to be able to afford shit. It's going to affect everything across the board. Watch. Weather was in the 70s. It's going. Yeah. They don't even realize how fucked up this war is going to be. It's going to destroy everything financially. They couldn't pull the same bullshit with the COVID, so they're doing it with a war. You know, lockdowns are coming, folks. It's called martial law, and also you got whole fucking alien invasion agenda coming up too. Watch. And the funny thing is you're stupid enough to just play this out, and it's been out there. People already know about all this shit. They've been hearing about it, and they're gonna act like this is a real deal. You know, bullshit. You watch, guaranteed. I wonder, did you get a notification? Exactly, dude. Everything's going down the shitter. They're going to crash everything. Everything's falling apart. And eventually they're going to roll out the beast system. That'll be the only choice you'll have is to bring this beast system up, because they're going to blow out the power grid. They're going to take everything down. Watch. Bet me on it. And it's coming. It's coming in like maybe 48 hours, 2-3 days, a week. It's coming really soon. How you doing? Who's that? Hey, how you doing, Army Giraffe? 2 days in a row. I ain't seen you for a while. You still down like Maryland area? You East Coast or did you move? Not that I'm keeping tabs on people. I'm doing it because sometimes you got nothing to say, or not you, but just in general. So you get rolling on a live stream. Okay, that's cool. I was down in Maryland a week or so ago shopping. I was just over. I ate at a diner and I took some bread pudding out and I had to try to munch it up before I got on the live stream. What do we got here? Yeah, everything's going to go to hell really, really, really soon. The gas is starting to cruise, man. I went from paying, what was it, it was like $2.59 less than a month ago, and it's right now it's hitting $3.56. So it's up about $1 or so, and it's just going to start cruising. Watch. They can't get any ships through the Strait of Hormuz. So we're fucked. The cat's chilling out. He's back there. He just had, just hooked him up with some dinner, and he's back there sleeping, I think. You got any pets, Fred? And I'm not talking like farm animals, actual pets, dogs, cats. Don't you have cattle? Was it you that was telling me? Somebody that was on here, a farm. I thought they had cattle. Was that you at one point? Dog and a cat. That's cool. Did I get along? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, if you raise them together, a lot of times they'll get along. But one's always going to be the dominant one. See, I had a golden retriever, really mellow, cool dog years ago. He had some collie in him too. And I had this black cat. She didn't take no shit from him. He was messing around with her kittens one time. She had kittens, and they were playing. She was up on, we had a deck, like a upstairs deck, come out a sliding glass door, and you look out into the woods. Well, he's downstairs, and there's like kittens playing around with him, and the mother cat jumped off the fucking railing at the top, landed on his back. He fucking yelped and took off running. He never messed with her. He was scared of her after that. Yeah, exactly. Animals take over, dude. They're letting you live there, right? Rent free. Well, not really, but they ain't charging you. Yeah, but I'll tell you what. Pets are like better than going to a doctor if you're bummed out, or even if you have cancer or something. Having a pet, it can make a big difference. Gives you a good outlook. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? I saw that picture of your ankles messed up. That's worse than mine. The first one you sent over, it looked like you broke something there. You're probably going to have to get that x-rayed or checked out. I did the same damn thing though. Yeah, no, you're right. I admit it. Yours looks worse than mine did. Mine was really bad, but yours looks like the bone's sticking out square or something. Looked really fucked up on right where the ankle is. Anyway, I was in Newark doing DoorDash, and I'm just walking straight down. This guy's had like a path back to where my car was, and it just drops off. And I was looking at my phone, to put in the stats or whatever the fuck I had to do for the next order to basically see what was going on and how much money I made on that. And I walked right off this thing. I fell the world dropped out from under me, and I put all my weight on my ankle. Man, that fucking hurt. Yeah, wrap it up real good. Wow. Yeah, that's the way my cat used to be like that. Really fucking tough. Matter of fact, OJ, he got along with her, but the other cats I had, she didn't tolerate any shit from anybody. She was solitary. She didn't even want to be around any of the. There were some of them were her kittens that I was raising. There was a point she didn't want them around, you know. Hurt like a bitch, I bet. Why in the hell is it doing that? You know what? I don't know why this is, Tammy, but right at the bottom of the screen in the middle there is a box. Looks like a Rubik's Cube. And what it is, if I hit it, tap it, it'll bring up video games. I don't even play video games on the fucking phone. The last video game I played was probably 5 years ago, maybe not that long, 4 years ago, three or 4 years ago, was on a PlayStation with my nephew, hanging out with him. Couldn't give a fuck about him. It kind of bored the fuck out of me. Yeah. Yep. You got to be careful. You see, you were upset about something, probably weren't paying attention for that 1 second. It's the same thing happened to me. I wasn't paying attention for 1 fucking second there, and I fucked my ankle up. It still ain't right. So what was the weather like out there in Ohio there, Tammy? It's raining right now over here. Wait a minute. I didn't put the damn thing on all messages. I just did now. Cloudy. Anyway, I'm glad you came on, Tammy, because I was just starting to talk about the next thing that I think's coming up, this alien agenda, you know, that they're talking about. Oh, yeah, Atlas 311 or whatever the fuck it is, and all this other shit. Now it's a spaceship, and they're coming to, you know, do something or whatever. Yeah, it's all bullshit, and it's distraction. The rapture's getting ready to happen. People are going to disappear. And they're going to have a cover story. What are they going to tell people? You know, the people in charge are either atheists or Satanists. And they're going to try to fucking hide the truth. Like they hide everything else. Basically, government lies about everything. Anyway, all of a sudden, Paul Begley, Pastor Paul Begley now is talking about a seminar they're doing, and they're all going to be talking about the missing people. And I don't know if you remember, what the hell is that guy? Mike from Around the World, and it's another guy, Lee Mazzulli or something. He's like a UFO dude. I can't think of his name. Basically, it's bullshit. And, I'm hearing pastors and priests and, talking about aliens and shit. It's a distraction, and they should stay the fuck away from that shit. They're demons, in my opinion. What's that say? Yeah, you're right. Chuck Norris died. Yep. What's that? Just wonder why the political party that's stealing billions, why aren't they going? Exactly. You know why? Because they're all in on it, dude. They're all fucking in. Both sides, like I said the other day. The only ones that don't know it is the people, the citizens that aren't fucking opening their eyes. It's criminal what's going on. They're all in on it. Both sides. Trump included. All of them. This is a big puppet show for our entertainment. Or actually for the Rockefellers' entertainment and the Rothschilds. They're doing whatever their masters want them to do. And what they're doing is bringing in fucking Antichrist, and it's coming, and the beast system. How you doing? You're right. What's your name anyway? You're right. Absolutely. It's all bullshit. How you doing? Lee? Does that say Lee Elliott? Yeah. Exactly. The worst thing is people still want to keep hanging on to this. They've been lying to us for decades, and they can't hide it anymore. So they're just bold-faced telling us basically a lot of the shit that they're doing, and they're not going to jail. You had Epstein Island people still not going to jail. You see what I'm saying? They're all in on it. They're all in on it. Every fucking one of them. Marjorie Taylor Greene, I thought, was a straight shooter, was in there going to try to get shit done. She jumped out. She retired or early or whatever. She was involved in the same shit Nancy Pelosi was in all of a sudden. From what I heard, it's a big club. We're not in. You're right. There's no left or right or red or blue. It's all, exactly. It's exactly right. People don't want to hear it, though. Trying to convince them they better get right with God. We're running out of time. I'm telling you, the sands in the fucking hourglass are almost empty. It's game time. You got to get your fucking life figured out fast and get right with God. Exactly right. They're going to wipe us off. They're going to eventually throw us in 15-minute cities, which are going to be death camps. Watch. They've been talking about these 15-minute cities forever. And ironically, like I say this every night, and I'm going to say it again one more time. Look out here. Back in the day, they used to put street lights along the fucking road, okay? And it seems like a little thing. People probably wondering why I keep making a big point of it. There's a car going by. Here's why. That's our fucking tax money that needs to be spent on lights that you can see out there, because if your car breaks down out on that road, you're fucked. You got to walk that road. You can get killed. You get hit by a car. They don't give a shit. It's about shortening the population. Everything they do ties right back in with that. And I'll tell you what, there'll be accidents, and then they get to lift the fucking car insurance on everybody, and then they basically price people out of their being able to drive because they can't afford the insurance. See how this all works? They're slowly just taking everything out from my. By the way, I don't know if you guys know. Let me turn this thing around. Now, if you even touch your phone while you're driving or on the road, and a cop pulls up and you're just putting it maybe in a holder or something, boom, they can get you. Which I get it, because you have idiots doing this, tapping on it and texting, and they're driving down I-95 at 70 miles an hour, not looking where they're going. Yeah, get those assholes off. But if you're like picked it up and put it on the charger at a red light, it shouldn't be bothering you. But they're going to even go after you if you do that, from what I hear. The point being is they're trying to get cars away from everybody. Watch. Now they're going to put extra cameras and everything else in your car. What was the other thing? Just the other day, they have flock cameras spying on us. The whole agenda is to, carbon footprint. We got to shrink it. Fuck you. You guys are flying around on a fucking, on your, luxury Lear jets and the Concorde all over the world. But I can't drive down the street, to go get a fucking gallon of milk or something without burning a hole in the ozone. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's all bullshit. Kill switch. Thank you. That was what I meant to say. Yeah. They could shut your car down. Thank you, Tammy. Forced all drivers. Yeah. Yep. AI drivers. Yeah. It's bullshit. Trump's doing exactly. Trump is with the WEF. He might as well be fucking Klaus Schwab there. That's who he is now. You know why I say that? Because he ain't doing a fucking thing as they shove their fucking whole carbon credit agenda bullshit down our throat. Why didn't you stop that? That's what's pissing me off. Make America great? Not really. We're not America anymore. We're Babylon at best. We are getting fucked over here because he won't stand up, or none of the politicians are standing up and stopping the WEF from taking their agenda, and it's coming over here. Governors in different cities are implementing different things, which is fucking bullshit. If it's not under the Constitution, don't drag it the fuck in here and try to make us do what they want to do over there. It's fucking bullshit. The elites. Yeah, the elites club. Yep. It's fucking bullshit. We are going to have such a fucked up world shortly. Watching a video today, they had robots, they're showing them off all over the place, how they can fight and this and that, chase after you. The point being is they're trying to psychologically fuck with our mind too. All this AI and everything, I don't think it's completely ready, but they're acting like, they can right now flip a switch and, have the whole thing up and running for the beast system. They want us just to sit passively and go along with it. They're stomping our feet and raising hell the whole way. Fuck them. Said they collect enough money. Yeah, exactly. To where we should not have to pay income and property tax. I thought Trump was looking at getting rid of the IRS. Didn't I hear that? Was I imagining that? It's still there. The fuck's up with that? Now they're bringing on digital money. He's not slowing that down. They're going to get rid of your paper money. It's all horse shit. Now I said this. They'll fucking take your money right out from under you. It's called a social credit score. They get you on that digital money, you're done. They start fucking taking money out for anything. What's this? They want, it's hard to read this. Too lazy to work, so they steal from the poor. Yep. Smoke and mirrors. Yep. Well, you know what else is coming down the road? Universal basic income. And there's people like, oh, that's great. You know who's saying that? The people that when they had the pandemic and they got to stay home and play video games, thought it was like summer vacation, but they didn't want to come back to work. They're the people that are like, oh, yeah, I'll sit at home and get basic income, whatever, universal. But you know what's going to happen? They're not going to be able to pay that to millions of people for very long. So then they're going to have to work some kind of deal where if you want to get that, you got to go over to the 15-minute city and live there. That's how they're going to get you in there. Mark my words, they'll do some shit like that. Carrot and stick. Yeah. Trying to get you into that shit. What's that? What do you think of forcing American women? I'm having trouble reading this. Hang on a minute. I'm not sure what that is. Forcing Who the hell is Ernest? Okay, I got it. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know what you were speaking about there. What's this say? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what the fuck what that person said. Looked like a bunch of nonsense to me. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. Who's Ernest P. Worrell? Yeah, because you know why? They sent in the distraction team because I'm sitting there telling the truth about what's coming down the road. You know that? This alien invasion too. Why don't I get to that too? They're going to tell you, oh yeah, there are aliens coming, right? They're going to cover for the rapture. If the rapture happens in the near future, that'll be their excuse that aliens took them. Well, you know what? Paul Begley was talking about that with some guy, Mike, from around the world. They're doing a thing, I think, tonight on it. Here's the deal. People are disappearing in state parks, you know, national parks. Some people are saying maybe Bigfoot got them or whatever. And all around, everywhere, people are disappearing. Now, what's the lady that, what the hell's her name? The news lady that disappeared out Midwest? Gone, and the only thing I found like one of her gloves or something. Her, and now an Air Force general that was involved with the whole UFO, UAP, whatever the hell they call it, is gone too. What's that? What's that? Who is that? Dial up. The idiot is back. Me. Who's the idiot? There you go. We can indicate the idiot. Wait a minute. Yeah, and her mom. Yeah, exactly. So, what's up, dial up? So, what I'm saying is they're setting this up. So, people are sitting on the fence and don't really believe in God yet. They're maybe not. All of a sudden, if the rapture happens and people disappear, they're going to claim, it was a UFO came. They've been talking about all along, you know, and there's people missing for months. All of a sudden, those people are coming back. They'll be back. You know where? The fucking government probably has them somewhere. And they'll release them back in the population, paid, keep their mouth shut. And people think, oh, well, maybe they were really taken. Let's claim that they were taken away on a spaceship and all this other bullshit. Watch. I bet you that's what they do to distract people from getting right with God. You know, that's my thought on it. Just installing. Man, I'm having trouble reading this tonight. Living the dream. There you go. You know what? I'm kind of with you on that. Is that Glenn Carroll? Yeah, I'm getting a little ticked off. Trump's just like an egotist. You know, he say, well, I took care of the situation over here in Iran and this and that. It's always he did it. What, Pentagon had nothing to do with it? Taking credit all the time. Yeah, you made the right decision here and there. No problem, but the guy's too fucking wrapped in himself. Something I don't like about him, and I can't put my finger on it. Closing grocery stores, yep. Fast food, exactly. People ain't even getting it. We're about to hit a really fucked up thing here where you're not even going to be able to go to the store. Well, Walmart's will be open. A couple of the big stores will be open, but mom and pop shops won't even exist anymore. They already fucked them over in the last time we had the pandemic. And they're going to throw martial law at us sooner or later. Watch. Yep. Hey, Tammy, do you remember when Monograph said that one night he ended up in a creek or something? He didn't know how he got there. He had like pieces of his memory missing. I have a feeling I'm gonna figure it out what I'm trying to say. I have a feeling, he might have been down one of them dumbs he was talking about. He's working with him, probably. I don't know. Yep. $2.26. Yeah, it's going to keep going up and up and up and up and up. Wait a minute. You're paying $2.26 per liter. That's not a gallon. I don't know. $2.60 a gallon here. Wait a minute. $3.60. Yeah, it's about what I'm paying here. It was like $2.59 a month or so ago. What's it say? Should we? Caps. Yeah, you know what? I have no problem with that dial up. Yeah, I'm squinting, like Squint Eastwood over here. I can't, my eyesight's going, but wait a minute. I had my reading glasses here a minute ago. I thought I did. I think I put them in the, fuck it. They weren't that good anyway. They were a dollar store. What's that? Washington State is, it's AIDS. Yeah, it is, dude. Yep. Don't know what the conversation is, but Ireland's been fucked. Yeah, you guys have been. We had a couple guys from Ireland on the last couple days. You know what? England too. Look at what's going on around the world. They brought in hundreds of thousands of millions of migrants, right? And if they go and commit a crime, nothing happens. If you guys defend yourself over there, all of a sudden it's hate speech and or you're a racist and the cops are dragging you away. What the fuck? Your tax money pays that cop's salary probably. I don't know how it works over there, but that's where the cops get paid, I guess, from the government through our taxes. So why are they going to turn on us, we the people over here? It's going to start. It's not. It's not quite there, but it's heading there fast. You guys have it worse right now. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's getting out of control, dude. Way out. Now they're locking people up over in Europe, England. Say something, voice your opinion, and it's considered hate speech. But the other side can come over here and declare jihad on Christians and stuff, and they don't say nothing about it. They cut fucking people's heads off, and what do they maybe get deported and then come back in a month later or something? I know I'm being facetious, but people have been beheaded, and a lot of other things. Woman can't walk down the street without being accosted over there, from what I'm hearing a lot of times. Hawaii's getting slammed with flooding. I think God's punishing the planet. Yeah. Yep. That was the biggest mistake, to start letting AI take over everything. Fucking Elon Musk was even worried about it, and yet he seems to be kind of embracing it at the same time. Doesn't make any sense. Get rid of it. Did you know AI is in the Bible? It was the name of a town or an area in the Bible, believe it or not. Exactly. You know what? Yeah, that doesn't make a lick of sense, dude. What Ireland and England ought to start revolting, go against it. I like if everybody stood up and said, "We're not doing this anymore." They don't have enough jail cells to put you all in there. It's unbelievable. Same thing over here, dude. We have veterans who fought in wars for the country, getting treated like second-rate citizens, and then treating the immigrants like they're kings. Yeah, I say I watch. Well, I guess it's England. A guy named Paul Thorpe on YouTube is always talking about this shit. And I seen a couple people from Ireland, Australia starting to get the same shit. We're gonna rise up against these fuckers at this rate. What's that? A Trump supporter? I ain't feeling too good about Trump. So, but you know what? The Democrats just as bad. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It's right wing, left wing, same dirty bird. And I'm not even, you know what? I don't even feel like I'm going to vote anymore. I'm waiting on Jesus because that's the only thing he can do. This world's done. Exactly. Well, they want us to hate on each other too. To divide and conquer. You know, here's the deal. If the government wanted to help all these people out, they would have helped them when they were in their own country first. Could have gave them money, made sure they got the money to fix their streets, because a lot of them had fucking tyrants for leaders that were grabbing the money up that was probably sent over anyway to help that country. Basically build the fucking country infrastructure to fuck up so they don't have to come here and put stress on our fucking social system and cause it to collapse. All those rich motherfuckers that were handing out money to bring them over here, let them pay for the ticket back. Let them fucking, put out the money to fucking straighten this all out and then take some of their money and go fix up their land over there. They're getting abused in a way too, because what's going to happen is they'll bring them over here, treat them like gold. We'll be in a fucking prison camp, and then it'll be their turn next, and they'll replace them with like AI or robots. Eventually. Watch. It's never going to end. These motherfuckers are ruthless and they're scumbags. Yeah. I'm just tired of the whole thing. It seems like everything seems like it's full of shit. Yeah. Exactly, because they're going to steal it again. They got caught stealing that election. Still nobody's gone to jail yet over it. Epstein Island, nobody going to jail. Hillary and Bill, nobody going to jail. You seen a pattern here? How come nobody's going to jail yet? It's corruption. Both sides are in on it. Right wing, left wing, same fucking shit. Exactly. Yeah, you had to bring your license or something to vote. Why is that considered racist now? If you ask, you don't want people that aren't from the country voting. It's a privilege of being a citizen. We don't go over there and vote in their elections. Exactly. Right, like they're not smart. Exactly. They're bigger racists sometimes in some of the shit they say. It's unreal than anybody else I've ever seen. I basically don't want no more of it. It's all bullshit. We're all getting lied to, and everybody keeps buying into it. And you ask, I'm going to vote for the lesser of two evils. Why in the fuck do we got to vote for any kind of evil? It's bullshit. Get the criminals out of fucking government and put them in jail where they belong. Yep. Yep. Anybody notice the agenda with Hollywood now? That every single movie they're like remakes now with the cast is either woman or blacks, or maybe Hispanics as well. You know, they're not even like putting white people in movies as much now. And that's okay, whatever, but it's the major part of the population. I'm just saying, there's more whites here. You'd think at least a few of them, yeah. I don't know, and I'm not even trying to point out a race thing there, but that's exactly what's going on. What's that? The women, the right or a decent person? What's that? Do you at least try? Yeah, exactly. Yep. And the Bible says they'll call good evil and evil good too, and that's what's happening. People are committing crimes and they're not going to jail. They're just being left alone to do that. But now they're starting to go after Christians. Yeah. And people who are going to church are going to get locked out of church. They're getting ready to shut churches down again, like they did in COVID. They're already saying that just today, actually, there was religious attacks in Israel. They evidently hit, what was it, the Dome of the Rock, I believe, and some areas of Jerusalem, stuff with rockets and whatnot. So it's ridiculous. They're gonna. I can't even talk about it. It makes me sick to my stomach. Yep. Exactly. It's disgusting. I tell you what, lately it's been getting to me. I was on here, I'm guessing it was a couple days ago. Dude, my blood pressure was soaring. I'm yelling and shit, and I calmed down. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm gonna fucking end up, dropping over of a fucking heart attack or a stroke. But it's because I don't hear enough people. We need mass amounts of people to start speaking up. It's ridiculous. Yep. I think I got to start charging the battery here. Right. Yeah, but they're starting to attack shit now. Not that they weren't doing it before. Churches are getting burned down over here, I heard, and it's going into same time of year that churches burn over in Europe. Beltane, I think they call it. In Germany, a lot of churches got burned a year or two ago from it. It's basically the devil's army. Satanist. Yes. Yep. Yeah. 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 That's true. Yep. You're right. Dial up. The only problem is what bothers me is that, and I I'm guilty of this myself. I get so fed up and angry about it. We're playing into their hands in a way because it's divide and conquer. They want us fighting and arguing and getting pissed off because you can't think clearly when you're all whipped up into a frenzy. And right now, we all need to be thinking clearly and not fall into their traps. The way I look at it. Yeah. Yep. 2030 agenda. You're right there, Tammy. Yep. Oh yeah. The family units. You know, CPS coming in taking people's children for stupid shit. And then not doing anything about the ones that are being abused and shit. That's been going on for decades. You know, and every chance they get, they try to divide the family, break it down. And we live in a system where both parents got to work a whole shit ton of hours, a couple different jobs. So the kids are latchkey kids. They basically have to raise themselves, and then they become wards of the state eventually. I mean, they're just, it's communism, man. They want you to, I don't know, fucked up. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. How you doing? Yep. Right. What bothers me is instead of here's what's fucked up. They were giving handouts back in the '60s, and they were separating black families by, you know, if the father wasn't there, they got more money. It's fucked up. Instead of trying to just give them a fair, anything anybody else would want, treat them with respect. Fucking, train them, get them a good, decent job. Instead, they got fucked over. They started handing them out, so they didn't have to work. So then you get to the point, kind of like what happened when COVID went down, and now people don't want to go back to work. And that's just the general populace there for a while was loving sitting at home on their computer instead of going to work. Well, what's happened is fucking government, I think on purpose, sabotaged the black race from being more productive and this is my opinion. I can't prove it, but it looks that way to me because they kept handing them stuff, and then eventually the stuff runs. What's this say? Welfare, making people work 30 hours a week. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just they're breaking down the family unit. That's what's fucking wrong with the country, or the world. Actually, it's communism. It's like you. Yes, I agree with that, Fred. You shouldn't be rewarding somebody for pumping out babies every fucking other year. You know what I mean? That was ridiculous. They're paying them. They get more money the more kids they have, and if the father's not around, it's even more. Like that doesn't make any sense. Yep. Yeah. Well, here's the next thing. That is such bullshit. It's not funny. Where are you going to find it? 2 months from now, there won't be 30 hours work for anybody on this live stream. Mark my words. We're not. The fucking gas is gone. There's everything's going to be so expensive. Restaurants are going to close down. They won't be able to fucking bring in food because it'll be too. Watch. Everything's going to hell in a handbag. So none of them things that you guys are saying there are even going to exist in a little while. Oh yeah, Chuck Norris is dead. You're right. What's up, fisherman? Yep, AI and bots are taking them, and uh, nobody's gonna have a fucking job anyway. Watch. How the fuck are stores and shit gonna even keep open if they're paying $12 a gallon for gas? How are you gonna bring shit in from? You see what I'm saying? Who's gonna have money to even buy the products? Now I don't know it's gonna go up that high, but even $5 or $6 a gallon is fucking ridiculous, and that's where we're heading. It all depends if you own nothing and you'll be happy thing happens. People won't even own their own home, dude, so they won't be buying floors off you no more. You see what I'm saying? The World Economic Forum's trying to take everything from us. Yeah, but the government will rent them. I'm telling you. And if you don't get the mark, the chip in you, you probably will be homeless or out in a fucking tent city somewhere. I, I think you guys are going to be shell shocked at what's coming down the road if you don't realize what. I'm talking like months, not years. Some crazy shit's about to go down in this country. Exactly. No eating. Yeah, exactly. Everything will close down. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I can say shit. What's that? Besties forever. We live on 6,000 a month after paying utilities, insurance, food, and hope nothing breaks down. We're living month to month. Exactly. A lot of people are struggling right now. It's right. Where are you from, besties? Thanks. Yeah. Pretty beat up now. I've had it for a number of years. Yeah. It's getting ridiculous, and what gas isn't going to come down, it's going up. Yep. Cool. What's this say? So to live, what's this? On less than. Yeah, yeah, I hear you, dude. It's gotten ridiculous. 25% of the paycheck. And I thought Trump was getting rid of the IRS. Do you guys remember? Wasn't he talking about that several times? I've heard him say it. That was the whole point of the tariffs, too. I mean, other than trying to, make a fair situation, which got out of hand. Every other country could throw a tariff on us. Yep. You're right. He's one of the billionaires. Those elites don't give a shit about any of us. You know? You know what? It was even before Trump. Our country's been fucked over for years. Both sides are doing it. The Democrats were stealing all kind of money. You go look at the stuff they found with Doge. But then again, so are the Republicans. They're both have criminal element in them. You know what? You're right, dial up. That's why people voted for him in the beginning, because he wasn't a regular politician. They were so sick of the bullshit. Now he's part of Washington. He's just like getting like the rest of them, maybe better than them at their own game. Exactly. Exactly. He's acting like a bully, but he's also doing whatever Israel wants him to do. A puppet. Yep. Car insurance is a joke how fucking expensive it's getting. I was saying that earlier. It's basically, they keep making it say you can't afford to own a vehicle. And it plays right along with their carbon footprint thing. They want you to have nothing. Here's a fucking bicycle you can rent. You won't own it, but you'll rent it. And we're going to take your car. That's where we're heading.
and you can live in the 15-minute city. And we're going to take your house, and you'll rent your clothes. And they're literally talking about that. The WEF renting everything to us. So you'll work, and they'll give you what you need. No luxuries. You're going to be a slave. That's slave mentality. That's slavery. That's what they want us to be. Exactly, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're going to start really soon. You're going to start seeing 15-minute cities being occupied. What's going to happen is people are going to be out in the streets. They won't be able to afford rent anymore, but the government's going to come along and save them. Oh, don't worry about it. We got a place for you. Come over here. And all they'll do is get you in there. All of a sudden, there'll be razor wire on, keeping you locked in and locked down. It's called a fucking concentration camp. Yeah, well, they almost killed off all the chickens anyway with that bird flu shit. It was ridiculous. You can starve to death too if you get rid of all our food. That'll kill you just as quick as bird flu or any of this other shit that they want to tell you about. You know? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they come in and got rid of people's livestock, cattle, chickens, because one might have showed symptoms. It's ridiculous. So you're going to kill off, and they don't reimburse them. They just kill them off. Exactly. It's a fucking scam. I'll tell you, I can't stand insurance companies. They're the fucking worst. I think I'm going to go in one day and rip them all new asshole in there and put it on YouTube. Want to just fucking tear into all these insurance agents in there. Just get so fucking fed up with the bullshit. Are you from Canada, Sleestack? What's that? So I take it hockey is your sport, right? By the way, what do you think of chunks of Canada want to come down here and be part of America? I think what's it? Ottawa was not Ontario? Didn't they? Aren't they having some issues up there? Baseball. Yep. I work for a minor league baseball team right now. Just went back. That season hasn't started yet. But you know what, Fred? Everything's made like that. Yeah. It's a throwaway society. Your microwave's 3 months old. Don't clean it. Throw it the fuck out. You don't even clean it anymore. Just throw the shit out like disposable lighters and shit. Yep. Yeah, right. Your leaders, Canada's leaders, just as bad. England also. Don't you get it? They're all fucking creeps. They're all in it together, dude. No, he's probably a child molester. The Canadian guy. You got no argument with me on that, because I'll tell you what, Trump's not stopping any of this. I mean, I don't understand why they didn't fucking release the Epstein thing. But you know what? Don't play like your leaders are any better. Canada's communist. Okay? They're letting the Chinese come in. The Chinese are going to fucking invade America through Canada. Watch. They already have people sitting in there. So, just saying. That's true, dude. Yeah, exactly. The Cuba connection. I forgot about that. First off, those 34 felonies that was all fraudulent. That was fraudulent shit. If he had 34 felonies, why isn't he in jail? Why didn't he go to jail? It's all fraud. Don't you get it? Exactly. Yeah, it's raining out here right now. That's exactly right, Fred. I, you know what? I think everybody ought to grab a length of rope and we all run into fucking the local government. Start there and hang these motherfuckers high. You know. Now I'm only joking, so don't actually go and do that. But serious, why doesn't anybody get punished anymore? Why isn't any of these assholes in jail? Yeah, you know what? Well, that's cool because we got tired of letting people just come over here and freeload there. Sleeve stack. You guys are still letting them in up there, are you? That's the only thing I will say. At least Trump stopped that insanity. You know, no country can take that. Millions of migrants coming in there and trying to live off of welfare and everything else and just collapse anybody's fucking government. Exactly. Hey, what's up, Mixed Media? How you doing? Well, that's pretty cool. Power of prayer. Oh, wow. Shit. I forgot to turn the damn car back on. Uh-oh. I don't know if this thing's charging right now. Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're starting to get sour right now. There, mixed media. And shit's about to hit the fan everywhere. It's good exercise. I got to start doing something like that. Yeah, I'm being serious. I think I'm going to start running or jogging or I don't know. Maybe killing politicians for exercise. It's fucking hard to lose weight when you hit my age, man. It's have a 19-year-old post driver. Yeah. Hey, you guys hit me with a thumbs up there. I've been watching it for like 45 minutes, stuck on 8. I've had people come and go, and I'm not sure if Google's limiting me to 8 thumbs up or not. Thank you. Whoever did that, thank you. I just wanted to see if we could break 8 on that one. Yep. So what's been cooking there, mixed media? Any new recipes? You know what? I still want to try that. You have blueberry hot sauce. I gotta try that. That sounded really good. Yeah, you're right, dude. Absolutely. I actually had one, and I don't know what the fuck. I think it's over my brother's house. I left it over there. I think extended my mushroom garden. Blue. Yeah, it sounds really good. Charge your bank while you drop. Yep. Yeah, you're right, dude. I'll go in Best Buy and grab one up. Hey, mixed media. Last season, you took videos of oyster mushrooms you found. I guess they were in the woods near you. That was cool as shit. I've been looking around here. I don't see them around here, but they're probably out there. I'd like to find some morels and truffles. There you go. Yeah.
I guess, yeah, they don't have a real long shelf life. The ones, that one picture you sent me over or whatever, it was fucking mushrooms were way bigger than and decent looking, better than ones we were getting in the restaurant at that time. What's the weather like where you're at, Mixed Media? It's been pretty good recently. And with your tomato plants, I don't know if you. I ain't answering it. Put basil between your tomato plants. I wonder, did you guys hear the phone ringing? I think that was Amir letting us know it's all clear. He can come out of the bunker now. Trump stopped dropping bombs for a couple of minutes. I wonder if he's over there. Sun is burning you, yeah. Green eggs and ham, huh? It's better than green ham and eggs. Somebody tried to sell you some green ham. Tell them to go towns. We actually had ham sold to us one time at the restaurant. That motherfucker must have been damn near green. Worst fucking ham I ever saw. Come in. It was all slimy and shit. And it's going to, I tell you what, going forward, that's the next thing. All kinds of products are going to be rotten on the shelves because he's not going to be able to bring shit in, the gas price and everything else. You're going to have old produce hanging out or maybe not even showing up, produce. You got chickens there, Fred? What eggs are you talking about? Did I miss something? Hey, what's up? I jumped back and forth. The other one, well, this one was broke for a while. Yeah, I got 2 channels that I use. Actually, I got a couple others that I put a couple videos on, but I don't hardly use them at all. What's up, Robert? How you doing? No, I missed that. Yeah. Had a canned beef. Man, I'll tell you what, I am tired today. Yeah, right. What's the price of gas out there, Robert? What are you guys paying for gas right now out there? Damn, dude, $6 a gallon. Fuck that. I do DoorDash. That could get expensive. The only good thing is I got a hybrid. It's half gas, half electric. Yeah, it's helped me out some. Hey, Robert, hit me with a thumbs up there, dude. Trying to hit 10. Need 10 thumbs up. There you go. Thank you. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Hang on 1 minute. Let me put this down. Yeah, $6 a gallon's fucking nightmare, man. What the fuck? That's a lot. See, you guys are already stuck to your 15-minute city, you know? You can't really go very far. And that's the whole game plan. keeping us trapped in our little area where they're going to let us, stay. That's it. Hey, does this eye look funny to you? It's all droopy and shit. Wonder if I'm having a stroke. This is where my bad tooth was. Maybe there's something still going on with that. No, I had a toothache and it was literally right under here. Fact is, I push on it still right there. I can sort of feel it still. But I've been taking everything under the sun, herbs and everything, and it's killing off the infection. But eventually, the problem is sooner or later it's going to come back. I'm going to have to go get a dentist and get the damn thing pulled out. Probably, most likely, it's. California has the firemen go around at night washing the streets down. Are you shitting me? Trying to figure out which one of you guys is calling me. Let me see.
It encompasses Hancock, Harrison, and Jackson counties. It operates in the Central Time Zone.
Well, I guess they're just taking a page out of the politician's handbook here, Fred. Politicians just stop, pull down their pants, and take a dump on the citizens. Was that you calling me, dude? Trying to figure it out. I thought it was a mirror, maybe. Yeah, that was. That's actually. That's actually 7th Cavalry song. Their anthem or whatever you want to call it. Gary Owen. Wait a minute, let me put that there for a minute. Hang on 1 minute. Yeah, wait a minute. There you go.
Where's 208 area code?
The area code 208 covers the entire state of Idaho, including cities like Boise and Idaho Falls. It is sometimes overlaid with the area code 986.
I figured out who was calling. I didn't figure. I figured out what state supposedly they're calling from. Idaho. I think I'm probably gonna call it a night. I'm tired. I'm like completely burnt out for whatever reason. I'm not sure. So you guys, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate all you guys. Hit me up with a thumbs up if you didn't already. Subscribe if you're new here. Have a good night. Thanks for coming. Might do one tomorrow if I'm up to it. See you guys. Have a good one.